So today I want to show you how to do a little phone case, and you can do it with any size phone and you can do it with any device you want. You can just do a granny square which fits the size. I've done it with this little popcorn granny square, and then I've added an extra round just to make it fit my device. So you can add a few more rounds if you have a bigger device, and then we will add a few rows until it fits the height of it. I will do this tutorial so everyone can follow. So hopefully you are able to follow. You can always slow down the speed of the tutorial on the settings below. But let's begin. First, a little about the materials for the yarn. I've used a DK weight yarn in 100% cotton. Then I've used a crochet hook of 3.5 millimeters, and then a tapestry needle and some scissors. So the first thing you do is work two granny squares. You can do any granny squares in the world. You just have to make sure it measures the width of your device. I'm working these popcorn granny squares, and you can follow the tutorial, this tutorial, if you want to see how I do this granny square. This is a little too small for my device because it has to go a little bit down to reach the other granny square on the opposite side. So I follow this tutorial up here, and then I do an additional round of one half double crochet. So after I finish the tutorial on this one, I will just add one round of half double crochet. So I chain one at the very end, and then I work one round with a half double crochet in each stitch. So just one half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. So now when we have two identical granny squares, then we will sew them together. So I put them on top of each other with the wrong side out, just like so. And then I will make a seam with my tapestry needle all the way from here, around here, and all the way up here. So this one will be open. Okay? So just take your tapestry needle and sew them together. When I'm all the way around, I have this little case, and I now just weave in the end so we can crochet on from here. So I just want to weave in and break the yarn. Now I turn it around so I have the right side out. Just push out the corners and then find your crochet hook and your yarn, and then we will crochet on from here. So now insert the hook. I do it at the edge. You decide where you want your thing to start. Then I will just tie a little knot. This we can weave in later. And then I will go on from here. I will just insert the hook, pull up a loop, and chain two. And then I will do a half double crochet all the way around. So I will just yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. It's a bit tight here at the end or at the edges. Yarn over, insert the hook, and half double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook, and half double crochet. So just do one half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. When you make it all the way around, you finish with a slip stitch in the first stitch, and then you chain two, and then you continue on with a half double crochet. So just yarn over, insert the hook in the first stitch, and then half double crochet. And then a half double crochet in the next. And continue like this, working your way in rounds until it reaches the height of your device. So just one half double crochet in each stitch, Then join with a slip stitch, chain 2, and then make another round of half double crochet. Repeat until it reaches the height. So I did a few rows and this now fits my device. Now I want to finish it up, so I'm doing a round of slip stitches just to make a little edge on top so it won't be as stretchy. So I will just go on, and instead of chaining a few in the beginning, I will just move on to the first stitch and slip stitch. And then in the next stitch, slip stitch. Whoops. So just one slip stitch all the way around. When I'm all the way around, I finish with a slip stitch in the first stitch of the round, just to finish it up. And that's it. So now we have the base of our little case. I will now cut the yarn and pull this one through and then just weave in this end. So now I will do the little strap. To do the strap, I will use 2 strands of yarn, but I won't be using 2 skeins of yarn. I will just take the thread from the inside and then from the outside as well, and then put them together as one. So use both ends of the yarn skein. Then I will do a Romanian cord. I will just show you how to do it, but if you prefer a slower tutorial on how to do it, you can follow the link up in the corner, and then I will show you in a slow pace exactly how to do the Romanian cord. But when you do it, you chain 2, 1, 2, then do a single crochet in the first chain, then turn it and do a single crochet in the little loop below. And remember to keep it loose. And then turn it again. And then insert the hook in the 2 loops below, which is actually 4 strands of yarn. And then do a single crochet into this. And again, remember to keep it loose. Then turn it and insert the hook underneath all 4 strands of yarn and single crochet. And again, turn it, insert in the little loop, single crochet, and so on. So now you see the Romanian cord becoming. You just keep turning and finding this little loop below the stitch and single crochet. So it's just single crochet in the little loop all the way. And then you just continue until you feel like the strap is long enough for your need. When I feel like my strap's long enough, I will now cut it. I did it 25 centimeters long. Then I cut it a bit from the hook, so leaving a bit of a tail. Pull this one through, and we can now sew it on the case. So I have the case right here, and I want to do a little wrist strap. So I will attach it like so. So both ends will be at the same spot. I will just thread my needle, insert it in one side, and pull out the needle again. And then the other one, thread the other end, insert it as well, not the same place, but near. And then I will pull this out again. And then I will tie a knot with the 2 ends on the inside of the case. I will tie a few knots. And then I will weave in these ends on the inside of the case. I will now just stuff it just to show you how the finished result looks. So that's it. I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.